Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Klachin here, and we are back with another Minecraft hardcore episode number 8. And today we got something special. Last episode we didn't quite get to making the villager trading center, but as you can see, we do have right behind my head here. We have our iron farm that produces crazy numbers. So we will be using a lot of iron today. That's the whole reason I made that, because I didn't want to go mining. So I figured I'd spend a whole episode making that. So I've already gotten started. So here's what I got so far. I put up these pillars here because it's going to be like a whole prison. I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate these just yet. But in here I have the layout for the cages that are going to be hanging from the ceiling. I spent some time in a creative world designing it. That's the whole reason you had to wait so long for an episode, because it took me a while to come to a design that I actually liked, and easily replicable, I guess. So yeah, we got the little layout here. In this little spot, I'm gonna have a broken chain with one of them falling into the lava. Maybe have the villager still in it, I'm not sure. But we're gonna go ahead and start building all of these little prison cells for our villagers. As you can see, there's one right in the middle. This is where my mending villager is going to be, because he will be the most used. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of these. That's for us to find out, obviously. But yeah, so I guess let's get started. We got all our materials down here. Oh, wrong one. We have our materials right here. Gonna need some more walls, because that's kind of one of the integral parts of it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we'll see. So this is how it's gonna work here. I'm gonna go ahead and basically start building these, make it look pretty, like start getting the outline going, and then I'm gonna destroy the little outline underneath. And this is what one of them's gonna look like finished. So this is kind of the idea that I had. You know, I can walk into these, but nothing else can. Creepers could, but yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling with that one. Obviously, I'm gonna put a bed in whatever they're, like a lectern or whatever they need, really. On to the next one. I chose to go a little bit down here, carry it over. That way, you know, there's some changes. Maybe this one goes up. I don't know. I'd say this is coming along quite nicely, I do say. Of course, once I have all of the villagers in their homes, it's going to look a whole lot better. But this is definitely a fun little thing that's going on here. I like the way it looks. Let me go see how it looks from afar. I'd say so far so good. I don't see anything wrong with that, that's for sure. This is also really cool, because this is definitely not something I've ever done before. This is kind of just one of those things did out of blue. I don't know. I've never seen this done before. I mean, maybe it has. Nothing of my recollection. I think it's a cool little concept here. Something I don't really talk about is I'm actually a huge... I like sports a lot. Sports is one of the things that kind of keeps me calm. Keeps me entertained. It's definitely not something I'm used to talking about, especially on video. I mean, it's not like it's, you know, hidden. It's not like I'm trying to hide it, but I'm actually a big Nuggets fan. Big fan of Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Julian Strother, Jack White. I mean, the list goes on, but these are, I'm so happy with where our team's at today. It's truly, like, I can't believe that I'm alive while the Nuggets have went and won an NBA championship. Hate me if you will, but they're world champions. We just so happen to have the best player in the world. Like, are you kidding me? Like, dude, you know how many teams would die for that? Well, I wouldn't say die, but how many teams would, like, give everything for that? I mean, we drafted the man in the second round, and look at him now. Look at him now. He is just cleans up the glass. He's an all-time scorer. Broken rebound out the wazoo. I mean, you really couldn't get any more fortunate than we did. I'm also a big Broncos fan too. Don't get it twisted. As much as for the past like 8 years they've been absolutely horrendous, it's actually these days, now that they just drafted Bo Nix and the way his freshman year went, I'm so excited for the future of this team. Then we got Nick Bonito on the defensive side too. Actually, back in my heyday, I used to play baseball myself, and not to brag, but I was pretty good at it. It was something I used to be a dog. Dare I say it? I was a dog. Roof. Nah, I wasn't that good, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and if I could go back, I would, but obviously that's just kind of not in the cards. And the funniest part about me playing baseball is, people are always like, "Oh, how were you a good hitter?" And I always respond with, "Actually, I wasn't a hitter at all, because I wasn't. I purely just pitched, nothing else." Jeez. Which, hey, if you're gonna do anything in sports, pitching, being a PO, pitcher only, is the way to go. And it rhymes, so I know it's right. Basically, like every practice, I just gonna go and sit there and pretty much do nothing for the whole thing. Cause what else was what possibly could I practice? The only possible thing for me to practice was pitching. And believe it or not, you couldn't do that very often. I used to throw a knuckleball, which was it was a hard pitch to throw, and everyone else was jealous. All the girls wanted me. I was a hot commodity amongst the women. They're like, "Wow, he throws a nice knuckleball," and I said, "Yeah, I do." And they liked that. The girls went crazy for that. Seriously. Nah, I'm just kidding. Girls didn't like me in high school. They kept saying stuff like, "Oh, you're too cool for me. I'd hate to go out with you." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, alright. Jeez, like, let's calm down. I'm not gonna go out with you. Fine." Twist my arm. It was the worst. It's like elementary school, just getting chased around all the time. And for you, out of country nerds, elementary school is when you're like 7. So 7 to like 11 or 7 to 11. Nice. I got 2 more left of actual like infrastructure of the little thingy jiggles, and then I can go ahead. I don't know if I. No. Hold on. I got 2 more left, and then the next step in this process is gonna be putting these hot dang the next step is putting these villagers in position, and then doing the villager magic and making myself a mending villager, because this armor, which this is good, is not holding up anymore. It's just not doing so hot. And also I think, no, definitely I'm gonna put pillars down, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do those just quite yet. With the cages like hanging from the ceiling, I don't think I can do these hanging from the ceiling too. Holy crap, bro. Why are they so loud? Why are Endermen so freaking loud? That is redonkulous. Holy guacamole. With that, I have now got all of the stalls kind of ready. I got them ready to be put into use. I gotta put these villagers in their homes. So yeah, once I do that, this puppy is gonna look good. Well, I mean, there's still other stuff I need to do, like pillars. I gotta create this one that had fallen down. Oh no, the lava. Burned. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that right now. Come on, baby. Yeah. Okay, just like that, we got all of our villagers inside their little cages here. Got our iron trader, iron trader, iron trader, because we have so much iron. We got paper here. Efficiency, protection, rotten flesh, because I have the zombie spawner that I plan on developing into obviously a farm. But yeah, figured I'd have a trade. Mending right here in the center, front and center, right in the middle. We got thorns, which, oh yeah, that's the other thing too. I got mending for all of my stuff. I put mending on everything, which I actually needed paper initially because I didn't realize there was an iron trade. So obviously this is just some stuff I got. And then I have 51 blocks of emerald already. I was doing some trading and just getting the iron trades done, collecting iron so I could trade with all these guys, mending especially. But while I was in between those little cutscenes there, I went ahead and built a farm so I could get paper easily. And I'm going to go show you that right now. And here it is. This is my sugar. There's a zombie in there. This is my sugarcane farm. It is very efficient. I left it running. It is huge. Obviously, it's all grown out. I'll go ahead and turn it on for you so you can kind of see what it looks like. But yeah, it's just a flying machine that gets sent back and forth. I can leave it on. I built it above the villager area. So, I mean, it was really convenient that I was building right there because, lo and behold, I need sugarcane and this thing just pumps it out like crazy, as you can see. And I have a, oh no. Oh no. Technical difficulties, 1 sec. I do need to fix this, however, because I don't want to have to fix that a lot. So I'm just going to build up this wall right here. I think I might use glass. I don't know. But no, I'll just use wood. It don't matter. I'll get 2 high blocks right here, run them around the edge. So I'm going to need quite a bit of wood, but it will be worth it when I'm not having issues with these daggum zombies clogging up my daggum sugarcane farm. So let me go grab some wood. And with a final touch, now we should no longer have the issue of zombies getting in and breaking our system. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's all set. Also, this forest, this random forest that appeared just seems to kind of be growing out of nowhere. I mean, I don't even know what's happening with it. Just look at it. Where does this even come from? Planted from space, I do say. It comes from nowhere, yet everywhere at the same time. And I can't tell you what's more annoying. Is it Enderman planting these grass blocks? Oh my gosh, everywhere? Bro, this is ridiculous. Or zombies getting into my sugarcane farm and breaking it. Yeah, what? What, did you move it from right there to there? That's crazy. Yeah, these are just so random. Bro, pick a better spot. The next step in this villager trading center that I got going on is to fill the floor with lava. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm introducing the first risk. I wouldn't say the first risk. The first risk I took was not recorded, and it was in that daggum Warden Center or whatever you want to call it. But I got to fill this bottom area with lava. Yeah, you heard me right, with lava. These guys they think they're safe now, but it's going to be lava. And so now I'm going to go ahead and get to it. Oh, as much as this looks like a lot of lava, it really isn't. So I'm going to have some fun doing that, and I'll catch you here in a bit. And just like that, we have filled it up with lava. We kind of added a little sinkhole effect right here. I really like. It's kind of iffy on how that looks, but if I put anything in the lava, it would make it like see through, like almost there'd be like a gap. So I kind of had to do my best with what I had. So I think that looks pretty good. And then yeah, I decided to just kind of have all these open. That's implied. And then the base here, so I actually had to change this up a little bit. It kept catching on fire. So I had to do the only thing that I kind of know how to, and that is to just place blocks randomly. And I kind of liked how that looked, so I went ahead and did it at the base of everyone. I could texture these a little bit better, but I think I'm going to do something similar along the roof. I'm not exactly sure what I wanted to do up here, because obviously it's a little bit barren. Something along those lines. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that for every one of them. See how that looks. I think it should look pretty good. I kind of really like the way that turned out. So I'm going to grab some more cobbled deep slate. This little thing look thingy, you know what I'm saying? Little thingy thing, but make it look pretty. And holy crap, has motivation ever been lower? I'm telling you, I've never really stuck with a world this long. So it's definitely becoming harder and, oh, okay. It's becoming harder and harder the more I play to kind of keep my head like locked in. But I'm trying my best. I mean, there's obviously like a ton of ideas that constantly fill my head, and I feel like I just don't have the wherewithal to kind of make them happen. King of Candles has been putting out some really, really good videos recently. There are quite a few more things that I have really been wanting to do, but I'm extremely terrified. Going to the end is a top priority for me. I kind of wanted to get my armor a little bit better. I'm trying to enchant a bow right now, but I'm really fiending for them shulker boxes as well as those that elytra. I want to be able to fly because my base would be so much more convenient if I was able to fly. Because getting up and down from this, I never made like a really good way to do it for right now. Like I made a good way up, but down there is no way. I mean, I can go that way, but most of my time I spend jumping here. I mean, I have feather falling 4, so typically I miss, but you know, there's a couple ways. It's a couple ways up, a couple ways down. But with an elytra, I'm flying everywhere, and it's convenient as all get out. So one of my projects that I've kind of been thinking about is the Wayne Manor, because obviously I have the Batcave here where all the business happens, but I mean, Bruce Wayne didn't live in the Batcave. He had a whole mansion. And if I'm going to be Bruce Wayne, then I'm living in that mansion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That, and I also wanted to make the bat symbol. The bat symbol? Yeah. Nope, I don't like it. Well, this is somewhat of the final product that we're going to be rocking with in a later episode. I'm going to edit the walls here, make it look a little bit more dark in this general area. Probably replace a lot of it with this deep slate. Probably not cobbled, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for stopping in. I'm glad we got this done. I know it's been a while since my last upload, but I plan to see you soon for the next one. And I will catch you guys on the flippity flop. Bye.